First for the Denver Nuggets, they come in with a 3-game losing streak. Camby up front. Kenyon Martin starting, still coming back from the knee surgery. Iverson and Yakuba Diawara starting at the 2 guard. Stiff sitting on a bus.
Well, we're all creatures of habit. Coaches, players, you want the routine to stay as similar as possible. But sometimes when you're not going good, a little break from the routine.
Anthony to steal. And here comes Iverson. He's vowed he's going to continue to become a better defender. Iverson gets inside, and Allen Iverson an easy 2.
Nation's capital.
You know, Doris, you've always...
You mean to tell me after a whole offseason they can't get the clocks right?
Iverson with a steal. He leads the NBA in that department. And able to finish it strong. Alley-oop to Anthony.
Well, Iverson, again, just anticipates that pass. And when you're playing against Allen Iverson, you've got to make sure. And then they had the next transition with the lob banker. But the last possession was just inexcusable for Washington. He still got to the rim. They didn't go and double him. There was no awareness.
With 3 minutes remaining in the second. Iverson, here's that baseline. Klaiser wide open. Nobody near Klaiser as he drills the 3-pointer. Blocked by Stevenson. Camby puts it up. Oh, Martin at the buzzer. They say it's good. Count it. They'll review it. Halftime report. Halftime here in Washington, D.C. The Nuggets with 60 points tacked up on the board. Wizards trying to get their first win. It's a 9-point lead for Denver.
In 7 shot attempts. Here, 1-3 pick and roll with Anthony, and he gets all the way to the rim. And then anticipating in the passing lanes and another layup. And then one of the very few completed lobs in the whole first half, and then playing behind the basket, creating 3-point shots for their spot-up shooter, Klaiser. And then all the way to the rim, and again, another 3.
So a little bit of everything for Allen Iverson with 10 points and the 5 assists. Iverson played the role of Good Samaritan back in September when he was driving in his hometown of Hampton, Virginia. He came across a car accident in a car that had flipped 3 times and landed on its side, and went over to help a couple of young women, a couple of college students in the car. One of the students is here at the game tonight and with our Doris Burke.
Yeah, she's a guest of the Denver Nuggets, Mike. Eileen, can you describe, first of all, it had to be terribly frightening to be in a car accident in the first place. You got a second shock when Allen Iverson walked up. When he arrived at the scene, what did he say to you?
Well, when he came, he knocked on the window, and he was with like 2 other people, and then he asked to roll down the window, and he asked if we were all okay, and he pulled us out, and it was really shocking because I didn't expect to like look up and see Allen Iverson of all people, but he asked if we were okay, made sure everything was good, and we had called an ambulance and all that stuff.
Now, before this happened, you were actually, because of your father and brother, an Allen Iverson fan. What would you like people to know about Allen Iverson?
It's just good to know that even though he's a celebrity, that he would stop and take the time to make sure we're okay. And even people, like someone he was with, came to the hospital afterwards and made sure we were okay.
You learn not to text message while you're driving, right?
No text messaging and driving ever again.
Eileen, thanks very much for joining us. Mike?
If he continues to play the big minutes. You mentioned about that MRI. He did not have it taken as Camby puts it in. Iverson fires away, puts it in. And the lead is ballooned at 26. The Wizards getting embarrassed on their home floor. Denver outscores Washington 33-11. Carmelo Anthony, 16 of those 33 points in that third quarter. He's got 30 for the game. This is a good old-fashioned blowout. Here's Iverson. Alley-oop to Smith. Oh, with the right hand. Wasn't a perfect pass, but a great finish.
Here's the lob, and like you said, Mike, not a great pass, but that kid's an athlete. J.R. Smith can shoot the 3 and is athletic.
Iverson. 15 points, 8 assists. recap of tonight's game. Join us shortly on ESPN News. Well, coming up next on ESPN, Cavs and the Kings from Sacramento. For Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, and our entire ESPN crew, this is Mike Green saying so long from Washington, D.C. Now let's go to Mark Jones back in the studio.